T-Swin.
Yes, ma'am.
T-Swin is going to start us off, and then we're going to start from here, okay? All right, everybody give a hands up, a warm up for T-Swin. I want all you guys, if you have a camera, get out your cameras. Look here, we might go live. We're going to go live. We're going to let everybody know this is the place to be tonight, okay? All right,
now. Everybody doing? Thank you for coming out to the Power of Podcasting. Brought to you by Dr. Tim Ramsey and the CTR Media Network. I go by T-Swin. If you've heard the theme song, I'm the voice. So I'm about to run it for y'all right now. Run it. What up, family? CTR Media Network. Yeah. The best in the biz. Yeah. Everybody join the team. CTR is who we are. The media network that's the best by far. Whether you listen at your home, at your job, in your car, come get the information that's needed above par and everlasting. Motivational podcasting, giving you the answers to the questions that you asking. Serious talks and topics, how to come up and profit, how to better yourself. Your health is here, we got it. Reaching 350 million, they tuning in. We in 50 different countries, we all can. And like-minded, find your purpose and your assignment. Come get your fix, your feel, your mental alignment. Get active and speak to the masses. Build your influence all levels and all classes. Now you know you can monetize and grow. CTR Media Network, start the show. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR is who we are. The media network that's the best by far. You know, CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR is who we are. The media network that's the best by far. Let's hear it. CTR is who we are. The media network that's the best by far. CTR is who we are. The media network that's the best by far. CTR is who we are. The media network that's the best by far. You know.
Yes, CTR Media Network. We are here because of this special event. Thank you so much for that, T-Swin. Thank you. Woo. All right, at this time, I would like for everybody to stand to their feet. Stand to your feet. Come on, y'all. We got an amazing woman, amazing speaker coming out here today. We are celebrating her. We are celebrating her too today with CTR Media Network. She is an amazing mother, author, coach. Oh my goodness, she is so many different things to so many different people, right? And we want to make sure that we celebrate her today. So when she walks in today, we are going to give her the loudest clap, the loudest hooray. If you have your cell phones out, get them out. If you ain't got them out, get them out. I'm going to put it out. I'm telling you, come on now. Come on now, we doing this live, okay? All right, so at this time, we are welcoming author, podcast, businesswoman, coach, podcast influencer, Coach Tina Ramsey.
Wrap it up.
Yay.
Oh my God. I didn't know all y'all was in here. All right, first of all, you guys, thank you so much for coming, because you could have been anywhere on this Saturday. You decided to spend some time with us, and not only me. I appreciate all the love, but the reason why I am so amazingly awesome is because all of you. It's because all of you, all right? But first of all, God. And then all of you, because without all of you guys' support, I will not be where I am at today. It's good people. Like, I'm not gonna cry. Because listen, y'all, I don't cry cute, so I need to keep it cute for y'all at least for an hour. All right. And so thank everyone for coming out. And the reason why we're doing this is because I really want you guys to understand what the power of podcasting is. And shout out to Sheree Moore and her family for always being there. She's actually the event planner. She be incognito, but yeah, she's the one who actually came up with the concept to go around this amazing book that hit #1 thanks to all of you purchasing it. Dr. Libby, she is actually the lawyer CTR to make sure we legally sound. And look at it, all my podcasters that's in the building today, raise your hand. All right. rock into that song for the last month, and now you be able to hear him and see him live in action. And you know what? Let me go ahead and give you a handshake, man, brother, because it's the first time I'm seeing you in person. Go. A lot of us are meeting for the first time, so as you can see, everybody has a swag bag. Everybody's going home with a copy of the #1 best-selling book. You do not have to purchase it for $35. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, that's my gift.
Thank you.
That's your gift, and I want you guys to use it. So I'm gonna talk to you just a little bit about the power of podcasting and how it really changed my life. Okay, all jokes aside, going back to the pandemic, and I'm sure everybody remember how hard it was for us to figure out how to maneuver. Oh, Ray, hey girl. All right. Oh, Eleanor. All right, I'm sorry. I just love everybody. But anyway, during the pandemic, literally, my husband, I tell people I lived a very cush life. Okay, I lived a very cush life, meaning that I didn't have to work. My husband over there, this is the videographer, he did everything, took care of our 2 children, took care of me, so I worked when I want to work. I didn't really have to work. But when the pandemic hit, it shifted my whole life. It shifted our whole family life. No longer was it cush anymore, because he actually lost both of his jobs because he had a job that was with people and children as a photographer, videographer, so many of those jobs closed down. So what was I going to do? What could we do having a child that has autism, developmental delay, and had to have a life-saving surgery with pectus extravatum? For those of you who do not know what that is, that's when your chest caved in. And we had no insurance. So what was we gonna do? It cost $100,000. What were we gonna do to make sure our child had this life-saving surgery, as well as keep food on the table, clothes on their back, and be able just to maintain just the essential things of life, just food, necessity, and clothes. That's it, not the extra stuff. So God, I prayed, I dropped to my knees, and I said, God, you said you will not forsake me. You said if I do what you say you want me to do, that you will take care of me. Now, I know you're not no liar, because Titus said, now I'm not going to preach y'all today, but you know I'm a Christian girl. But you said in Titus that you're a God that cannot lie, so what am I going to do? And he told me, because I already did streaming TV, had some bad experience, Lord Jesus. She was my Lord, she know. And some bad contracts with different networks. And then I also did radio. I went to radio and did that as well. And so God told me to go back to podcasting, because I started with podcasting in my bedroom, in the corner, sitting in the lazy boy, trying to get a little mood with the light off, with the camera on, and talking to the people, right? And so I went back to podcasting, and once I started back doing podcasting, people was actually listening to what I was saying. I was thinking I was just doing a podcast. Nobody wasn't paying attention to little old Southern talking country twang Tina, but to my amazement, they were not only paying attention, but they was getting inspired and motivated, and they started reaching out to me. And so basically what happened, God let me know that I can be able, with God, his help, not me, with his help, be able to monetize what I do. And literally, the podcast was the only thing that actually kept the food, the lights, the surgery, and everything going during the time when everyone was scrambling trying to figure out, and I did it from the comfort of my home. Never had to get in the car and travel. Never had to do it. So you're speaking to someone, you're listening, I should say, to someone who not only know it works, but is living it, okay? Now, I'm not saying that I'm rich, but Lord knows I'm about to be that baby. Because he already told me, because he's going to help me help you, because it's no fun being the only one at the top. So what I decided to do is break all the rules in regards to how people run media. One thing, by being a part of other different networks, I noticed that the content creators was not valued. You were just a number, money to be brought into the network. They really didn't take care of you, okay? And so as a content creator that's still doing the content creation and podcasting, I look for ways that the average person like you and I can monetize what we do, along with getting you in front of the right people to be able to do what you need to do, and also provide a safe haven for you so that you can be protected, hence lawyers, hence having people that know about the media. It's a community. It's more than just a podcasting network. We are a community, And we are here to change and rock the way that media is. We are a new standard of podcasting. And so the fact that you guys are all here, this can elevate you if you're a business owner. And I'm gonna close with this. All of us, let's see, how about everyone know what a revolving door is, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody know what a manual door is, right? Mm-hmm. And an automatic door. We're gonna talk about 3 doors. And right now, the world, all of us, we can be illustrated in 3 doors. The manual door, everybody know about the manual door. That's the door that take a little bit of time. Oh, the manual door just like this. Boom. Take a little time. You know, sometimes these doors, don't turn as good because it needs some WD-40, a little bit of that, But it takes some time, so you have to learn how to move, learn how to work it. And so that's what we do with you. And so next but that is a thing that you have to sit down and learn. Learn how to podcast, learn how to monetize, learn how to position yourself, learn how to get your message out, and learn how to grow, not only as a podcaster, but just as a overall human being, okay? Just as a person, how can you maneuver in this world, all right? And so the second place is the good old revolving door. Now this is the door that's a little bit tricky. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is a door that most of us want to be on, and we say, "Ooh, I want to collab." Oh, collab, right? And so what happens is people in this revolving door, you see people because you've been hurt, you've been mishandled, you trust a lot of different people, you start putting your guard up. And you start blocking your own blessings. You know how I'm speaking about this? Because I did it myself, okay? Because I was hurt. And so what you doing? You're going around in circles. Liddy, Sheree, oh, hey, Donna. And so, oh, Killa. Okay, and so you're going around like this, right? Everybody saying they want to help you, but you're just getting the wrong help. What I want you to do, I want you to take your time and look out for the ones that are really there for you. Don't do like I did. It took me a minute before I learned this. To learn to trust again. I didn't say trust everybody, but learn to trust again, because when I did that and followed what God wanted me to do, he opened the world up to me. So everyone talks about how great and how amazing CTR Media Network, but I'm gonna be truly honest to you, who the real star of CTR Media Network. It's not me, it's God. Because he given me what I need to do. And it's no possible way that I can count on probably 2 hands how many people I know in this room. So what brought you in here? The power of podcasting. Somebody that you knew. So that's the power of it. Use your trauma, use your tragedy, use your experiences in order to impact the world with good. Someone needs to hear your story. Never underestimate the power of your testimony, the power of your story, and how it can help change and motivate people to action for the positive. We have so many people out here that's doing things for the negative. We are changing the narrative and making sure that we change people's lives for the better. And how can you do this? The cool thing is you don't have to do much. You just be yourself, okay? You don't have to put on no fake airs trying to be something that you're not. Stand in your truth. And as you grow, I guarantee you will motivate the next person to walk into their purpose. You will help the next person to learn to trust and believe again. And the last door is the good old automatic. Now, who loves a good old automatic door? All right, give me a little wave. You know why? Because we don't have to do nothing. You just stand there, and just the sheer energy of your presence, baby, it opened the door. So just by you, the cool thing is, guess what? Everyone in this room today just came through the automatic door. Okay? You just came through the automatic door. You're about to tap into your full potential through the power of podcasting and networking with like-minded people who want to see you grow. You do not have to dim your light in this community. We want you to shine. It's no I over here. It's a team, because with us together, we are more powerful than any one person voice. And so we have vendors like Settle Sharp with David, We have Aluva, and she has some other amazing natural products with Happy and Healthy Global. We have Dr. Liddy from Dr. Liddy Legal Wellness. Yes, and we also have T. Sweetie. No, he's not a vendor, but I'm going to give him a shout out. Oh, and we also have LaShawn helping our babies with education. And who else? Where is Nick? We have Nick. He is our title sponsor. He is amazing. He has an app, you guys. Oh yeah, wait, you don't want to clap again as I tell you good, right? This man developed an app that can actually help you monetize your skills. And he is the Uber of monetizing skills, okay? You might not have heard about it. Say the name out loud.
Community.
Yes. And what we're talking about here, CTR Community, listen, his app is the next best thing because it's another thing that's going to leverage everyday people just like you and I to be able to maximize our full potential. And what David does, which they're going to talk to you a little bit more after they get up here, he actually helped you on the legal side along with Dr. Liddy. So we have everything covered with you. And Sheree, I'm not going to grab it. Sheree, she all over the place. Oh, Lord. Oh, you quick.
We got a camera.
Okay, and so, listen. I know I usually do this at the end of the event, but I'm going to do it right now while it's on my heart to do it. This lady right here helped me so much. You see the branding on CTR and the Tina Ramsey show? Oh, yeah. She did that. Wow. She took my brand and reworked it and rebranded it. And when she did that with God's help, my brand went through the roof. Okay? And so many times people, she helped a lot of brands. You might know her from She Trucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Hey. All right. So she literally helped me. She even helped me with rearranging my book. I had all the knowledge, but I didn't know how to put it all together, okay? And she was like, come on, girl, you're going to do this book. The people need it. And she helped me rearrange this book. And Dr. Liddy helped me protect it. She got it copyrighted and everything. So thank you for everyone, for people like that. So I just want to let you guys know that you're in the right place. We have Zana here. Listen, Hansay. Her and DJ Lamb, they have their own network. And why would another network bring another network in? Because it's room for all of us. It's room for all of us. It's room for all of us. And so Donna, they have Biscuits Radio. We actually was over there. Listen, I want you guys to make sure that you check them out and support them as well. And you're going to hear more from all of our amazing speakers along with some of our amazing podcasters. If I did not say your name, I will come back at the second point. And it wasn't because I didn't want to, but we need to go ahead because we're running for time, and I want to make sure that all of our sponsors, you get to hear them. But the cool thing is, what time is it? What time is it?
I'm asking now. What time is it?
2:36. Okay, well, I got a little bit more time. I just want you guys to know in closing, I want you to know that all of you, you're ready. You know how sometimes you want everything perfect? You know, I gotta have this just right. I gotta have this perfect. I gotta have this outfit. No, you don't. Start now, okay? And everything else will work itself out for you. I was not here 5 years ago. It took time for me to get from season 1 to season 8, and today we'll be recording the 200th episode. And let me tell you, honey, I fumbled and scumbled all the way through, even the name changed too, honey. Because FYI, my podcast was first called Heal the Honey Pot TV. And honey, we were talking about woo-haws and honey pots. All over the place. Keeping it healthy. Okay. And so I had to change because my audience changed. I started having more men tuning in. They were like, can you help me with my prostate? I'm like, I don't think I can help you with the prostate. But we can get you some health and wellness products. So I bring in people like Eleanor to be able to help with the overall health and wellness. So now that's why the name changed to the Tina Ramsey Show, because now we welcome men and women on the show, spotlighting the everyday heroes that do not get their light shine. I have celebrities on my show. but I also make a place for everyday people doing extraordinary things like all of you. So thank you guys. We're going to have some giveaways going on throughout. If you look inside your bag, you have a ticket. I want you to fill it out, and I want you to give it to our host so that someone can come around and pick it up, because we're going to be doing some giveaways throughout. The cool thing, we have some amazing food for you guys. We want to feed you like it was Sunday. You're going to get your Sunday meal today, okay? So right now, you're going to be able to eat. I'm going to give this back to the host. I want to thank all of you for taking the time to spend some time with us. Make sure to tune in to the Tina Ramage Show and all of our amazing podcasters. We're on Roku as well, so make sure to download if you have a Roku app. And make sure to download Miss Biz Ready to Go too, because they are there too. Guys, okay? Download my girl. And we get ready to, I'm going to hand it all over because you can handle it from here, right? Okay. Yeah, you got me. Thank you, honey. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm truly, my heart is warm. Thank you.
Lorraine. I am an author as well as a podcast. I have a podcast called The Mother's Place. It is actually on CTR Media Network, where we inspire, encourage, uplift, and motivate mothers. Yes. We need it, okay? I'm just saying. I'm so excited. Coach Ramsey done got us all hyped in here today. So let's get the party started. So the first up, we're going to talk about our title sponsor, right? Y'all heard it first already here. Look here. This is history right here, okay? This is history, okay? This day will never be done again. Am I right? That's right. All right. And God is what? At the top of this. So anything that God is in is going to be great, right? We know that, okay? So right now we have this awesome brother coming up right now that has founded an app called Community. And we want to allow him to come up and talk about that app, okay? So right now, come on up, introduce yourself, everybody, clap it up.
Maybe I should have been a podcaster.
You will.
So, let me think here. My inspiration for this came kind of COVID, really. That's because all of us were using DoorDash, Instacart, Uber, Lyft, all these platforms, and I was like, how do these platforms work? It's because you got a car. You got a car, it makes money. I said, well, what about the rest of us in our communities that don't have the car? What can we do to monetize ourselves? All of us got a skill set. So I said, okay, let me do that. What if she wants to teach someone how to make hot water cornbread? What if she wants to teach someone how to braid hair? What if a police officer in the community wants to hold how to protect yourself in a firearms class so he can meet the community and know the people in the community? That was my inspiration. That's what got me started. So I bootstrapped it. Of course, I made the pitches and I did all of that, and I tried to go get the venture capitalist money and all of it. But I was like, let me just push it through. We always hear, go use other people's money. Not when you're starting something that's going to change the world. You got to go for it yourself. So I just went on, bootstrapped it, kept pushing, and I said, you know what? I found Tina Ramsey, and I said, how can I get a sponsorship? I want to let the world know. I know you guys out there are 350 million people worldwide, so I said, I'm in. She's the first person I came to. I work for a major telecom company. I could have went somewhere else, but I was like, this is where I'm going. She inspired me, made me come out here. The app is up there. There's a bunch of QR codes. He loaded it up immediately, and I was like, I'm in with you because I got to have a lawyer, you know. Because I have those stuff, but it's all, you know, but I need someone on my team, you know. So, but that's my inspiration. That lady back there, my mother was sitting back there. She was always, you know, one thing she told us about life in general, and I want this to reflect on all of you. Don't think small. Think big. Everybody else thinks big. Why do we always think small? I'll put out a t-shirt. No, make a company. What are we doing? You know, I'm going to go buy a product from somebody else so I can sell it. No, you're making them money because you're just making a percentage of it. Make a company and push it forward. And if you get your community behind you, it's going to go. There's no doubt in my mind that we can all just achieve anything we want to achieve, but you can't think small. Think big. Community is out there for everybody. If you want to teach people how to read, because some people don't know how to read properly, so they want to get in front of somebody, but they don't want to be in a big class. They want to be in a smaller class so they don't get embarrassed, because a lot of times it's embarrassing. In fitness, I joined a fitness group, me and my wife, big money, $250 a month. I got out there, boot camp, all those people running past me, women included, and I'm looking like, yeah, not coming back here. You know? I can find someone, hey, I need an instructor that can do beginners classes. Found a guy, weight's going down. He found it, said, yep, I'll charge you this. Great, did it on the app. You see what I'm saying? Because now he's doing beginner class. He said, I never thought about that. I just held a class. Now he's holding beginner, intermediate, and advanced classes, helping him make more money. See, that's how it works. That's how stuff goes around. We always think, I gotta grab. No, you have to project what people want so you can grab. And that's what it's about. I'm gonna be around. Let's keep it moving. I'm not with all of this talking stuff. I'm not a rapper. I'm getting the song made. You know, I see all this stuff going on. I got me a new lawyer. I'm meeting all these people. I'm looking. I'm like, okay, got him. Got her. I need a voice for a company. See, I'm working it out. See, so I appreciate all of you.
It's nothing like coming into a place where God is and having education, right? And being educated. And it sounds like that's what community is about, right? And community should be about education. And education doesn't mean that it has to come from a schoolhouse. It comes from everybody. Amen. Because everybody, as Coach Ramsey said earlier, has a story. So that means that everybody is what? A teacher. We all have the teacher spirit in us, right? So we can teach people what to do, what not to do, how to do it, or how we done it, or how we were able to get through it. I don't know about nobody else, but I done came through a many of things. Okay? A many of things. It's by God that I'm standing here today. I'm telling you. Let's testify. It's by God. That's all of us, right? We woke up this morning. We survived COVID. We survived 9/11. Let's go. We want to keep going with the list. I lost 2 brothers and a father 10 years apart. All motorcycle and car accidents, no lie. I sat down from podcasting for almost a whole year. A whole year. Do you hear me? Coach Tina Ramsey did not leave me. She did not forget about me. She supported me. See, this is what a coach is supposed to be like. I was one of those ones out there looking for a coach, looking for somebody that I can connect with. And Coach Tina Ramsey came along and said, you know what, I like your spirit. I like you. I said, you know what, I like you too. I like you too. We laughed, we just sat on the phone, laughed and cried, but she also was my coach, and she told me, get in the game. Right. Okay, let's go. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all know anybody looking for a coach, y'all know anybody looking for a podcaster, somebody that can hold your hand, somebody that can get you reeled in, somebody that can get you in. I made a little post the other day. I said, you want to be around those godly people that jump you in, okay? Let's go. We got people to help heal. We got purposes and destinations. We got people waiting on our voices. We got people waiting on our businesses. So what? They think we waiting on God. God said, no, I'm waiting on you. So I just want to inspire each and every one of you guys to make sure that you use your gift. Your gift was not just for yourself. It was for everybody else. Everybody that needs to come through it, people that need to overcome it, they're there. They're waiting on you. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and start eating. We're going to have some refreshments. We have everything over here to your left, which is the food. We have the drinks that's over here to your right. Okay, everybody, that food was so delicious. We just want to make sure we give a shout out to JW3 Catering. Is it JW3? All right, we'll get that information for you. Those greens make you want to do what? Slap your mama! I'm just saying. That food was definitely delicious. It was definitely a great fit for right now, for this time. So at this time, this is what we call our business hour. We're going to have some of our vendors come up and speak with these businesses. The first one I want to call up is Miss Donna Cameron. She's with Misfits Radio and TV. If you can come up and just give us 5 minutes to talk about her business, okay? Everybody, please give them your undivided attention. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that introduction. We very appreciate you. It won't take me 5 minutes at all. I am Donna Cameron. I am here with my business partners, Eureka, as well as Lee Battles, which is DJ Lab, that's on the ones and twos. We represent Misfits Radio and TV. We are a network where we actually started off as a podcast. 2.5 years in on someone else's network, we figured out that we wanted to open our platform for other people that were just like us, lost, didn't really know anything about podcasting, and we wanted to give them an opportunity to use us to build organic supporters. So we've been in the business as a fully functioning radio station and TV station for the last 5 years. So we greatly appreciate any and all the support that we get. We are giving creative voices volume every day, meaning we have someone on our network every day doing podcasting. Different series on Sundays. We have actually 3 or 4 shows on Sundays. On Mondays, we have a show that is basically about communication and relationships and things of that nature. On Tuesdays, we have a chance to talk about the real west side of Atlanta, giving you all of the information that you would need to know if you're from Atlanta or if you want to be a part of what we have going on in Atlanta. We're the Black Mecca. Chime in. On Wednesdays, we have a place for misfits of comedy, meaning comedians. If you have some comedians, you know some comedians, ask them to tap in with us. We give you an opportunity to come on. You get shows, you get a chance to get interviews. We do live interviews. We play your songs. Everything is digitally tracked with us. So you guys can definitely join us. On Thursdays, we have a financial literacy course. Deontay, yes, Deontay. Poochie. We call him Poochie. But when I tell you he's the guru of financial literacy, tap in with us.
You've been doing taxes 25 years.
Yes, over 25 years. He's the bomb. So on Fridays, we have an opportunity for independent artists. You come in and you get an exclusive interview with us. Yeah, so it's a little bit different how we interview. We have conversations.
Yeah.
So we make you comfortable. You get a chance to allow your supporters to see exactly who you are with no judgment. On Saturdays, we most times we get out in the community. I'm a certified bartender. DJ Lab, of course, is a DJ, so we have our own things going on most Saturdays. Then we come back on Sundays again, and we do it all over again every week. So when you guys get a chance, you tap in with us. We, like I said, everything is digitally tracked. It's a good situation. We appreciate CTR Media Network for inviting us out. We greatly appreciate you, Sheree, for including us and allowing this opportunity. Thank you so much.
All right, y'all heard it here first. Tap into Misfit Radio. It sounds like she can help and benefit everybody in this room. It wasn't even a genre that she left out. There was nobody she left out. So again, hit her up at Misfit Radio. The next person that we have coming up to the stage right now is Miss LaShawn Carter. Come on, education. Yay.
All aboard! The Education Station. Hi, my name is LaShawn Carter. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Well, we have the Education Station and Tiny Tigers Learning Center. I have been an educator for over 13 plus years in the educational field, so I love to teach and get a little messy in my teaching, baby. So it's time to have fun. It's time to bring out the education to where kids are enjoying learning. So as you see, I wear my conductor hat, and I normally have my little conductor with me, which is my daughter. She started this whole business, and of course, you know, as a parent, you're going to just go on and take it off. So we have workbooks, tons of workbooks, curriculum kits, educational supplies, but we just don't stop there. We also support our parents as well. We educate them, and on our platform, on the podcasting platform, we want to educate the educators of the world. So we talk to the child care owners, the school teachers. We also talk to the mothers as well. Like she said, mothers need help too. So I thank CTR Media as well for allowing us to be on the podcast and being here with you wonderful people, and my cousin Sheree Moore. Hey girl. But before I leave out, we also help with financing and business support as well. So those that's needing a coach or needing a mentor or just need a motivational, somebody just to hold you accountable, I'm your girl. So just reach out to me. I'm over here in the corner. I appreciate it.
I like that.
All aboard!
Love it. Okay. So
Can people give out their personal information when they come up?
yeah, that's no problem. Yeah. So as you come up, you can definitely give out your personal information that you want, your contact information. For everybody else that already went ahead, you can definitely contact them or reach them and walk up to them and, kind of like network. It's all about networking, y'all. This is a community, right? We family, right? We family? Okay, I thought y'all was family. Oh, okay. All right, so the next person that we have coming up that's going to talk today, we have Happy and Healthy Global. Is it Brittany Petty? Yes, Miss Petty, come on. We need some happy and healthy things. We need some happy and healthy.
Beautiful people. Thank you. My name is Eleanor Gray Mason. I have my lovely husband, Mr. Leroy Mason, with me, and we took an adventure, decided that we wanted to get into the wellness benefit platform. I've been in insurance for 40 years. He's been in nutrition for 35 years. And kind of put them together because when you're insurance, people can't get insurance or whatever because of their health, and so therefore you got to get them healthy so you can sell them or whatever. But the thing is that we decided that in our adventure that we wanted to be a part of wellness, period. So what we offer is we offer wellness products. Our number one feature that we bring in today to you on it, and hopefully everyone will come by afterwards to get a sample, is healthy greens. It's called Life Greens. Yes, I know. Yes, and so therefore, it's because if your gut is not healthy, your number one brain, the first brain of your entire body is your gut. If it is not healthy, it will cause all kind of disease to take place in your body. Because you start leaking and they say, you got headaches, you got asthma, you got this, that, and the other. It's because your gut is not properly sealed so that it's everything that God gives you to put into your body stays and nourishes your body. So we give you something that will make sure that your gut is healthy. And then we realize that a lot of people are involved with wanting to know about energy. We do a lot of coffee. All we do in those little drinks, yes. That's not good for you. All that coffee do for you is just tell your brain to keep you awake. That's all it does. It ain't doing nothing else, but you need something that's gonna give your brain oxygen so that your brain will think clear, keep you clear, give you plenty of energy without not all of the downsides of that. And that's without Ignite. And then we also believe that, you know, it's not just what we put in our body and the other products that you use. You know, a lot of folks come, how in the world everybody come up with all this new anal cancer coming in? Why is that? Because you use toilet tissue that's full with toxins. So we teach you, show you how to use bamboo toilet tissue. You put bamboo toilet tissue in a glass of water, and you put your regular toilet tissue in a glass of water. You circle it. The bamboo gonna dissolve. That stuff that y'all like to use is gonna puff up. That's why your pipes get messed all up, and it does the same thing, but it leaves toxins on your skin, and next thing you know, you're having health problems. And then the other thing is that as women, for those women, we have our female issues. We have a period, and everybody knows about that, but we always use period stuff that's not healthy. We have the healthy pad. Go, baby. A healthy pad is out there for you. I am 71, be 72 in June, and I tell you, I don't go a day without my panty liner because it pH balances me. It keeps me healthy. I never have a yeast infection, never have any kind of pelvic problem because of the fact that the panty liner that I use is a healthy panty liner. Now, men folk, I used to say, oh, well, I don't want to hear about that, but guess what? You take my panty liner, put it in your shoe, I promise you, you have the best walk you ever have. Because it will also help you walk better because of the simple fact that the ions is in that pad will cause you to be able to walk better. You'll get rid of a lot of the pain that you're having. And so therefore, I ain't got a lot of doctors to tell them folks, just go and get one of your wife got them rain panty liners, put one in your shoe and see if you can't tell the difference. It's there, okay? Wow. And then we have, when it comes to pain, I don't like taking medicine. So therefore, we have a spray called Zip Away. And at the last event that we were with Tina, lady just hurt, and I told her come here, I took her to the bathroom, sprayed her back, she came back out there and she bought 4 bottles. Because it does, it zips the pain away, you spray it on, because it has natural stuff in it, has cinnamon and oh Lord, slow down, Eldora. Frankincense and myrrh, things that the Bible says that we spoke. What did they bring Christ? Yeah. Frankincense and myrrh, one of the best minerals essential oils you can get. And these products have those things in it. So we ask that you come join us, come take a sample, see what it's all about, and find out where you fit in my happy and healthy. If you have a product that you make and that you want to share with us, and I can add it to my arsenal, I promise you I'll add it, because it's not about a company, it's about a community. A company making money for them. A community helps one another live a better life. Amen. Thank you.
We all need some happy and healthy. Y'all heard that. What they bring Jesus? Frankincense and myrrh. Okay? And go what? That's right. We need to have a giveaway for that. Come on, Lord. Come on. So at this time, we want to bring up another vendor. One of the vendors we want to bring up is Settle Shark. We want to have them come up here and talk about their business. All right. Everybody get them your essential.
Hello, everybody. My name is David Orozco. I am representing Settle Shark with Dr. Liddy and Lonnie Osborne, who can't be here. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, and I'm visiting here now, and it's just such an honor to be here with you all and share the story of Settle Shark, which has been an incredible journey. I have a law degree. I don't practice law. I teach at Florida State University. Been doing that for 13 years. Love it. Students would come after class, say, hey, I have a problem with a lease. How do I get out of this? I had to look up the statutes. Little known fact, you can get out of a lease in Florida pretty easy. And I showed them how to do it. They thanked me. I realized later through my own personal experiences dealing with insurance companies, car rental companies, moving companies, they wanted to rip me off for thousands of dollars, and I didn't let them. I used my legal knowledge. I ended up not having to pay or getting money back. So then I told myself, okay, how do I do this and help other people, right? And so it's just not just me and my students. So I started Settle Shark with that mission in mind, to reduce the access to justice problem that exists in this country, which is terrible, right? People just can't afford lawyers. They don't know how to access the legal system. It's a system that, in my opinion, in many ways is designed to basically, not help people and keep people in the dark. Settle Shark is here to help people for a one-time fee of $47, no subscription, no hidden fees. We will sell you a demand letter, and we sell them in every state. We've sold them in, I think, 6 states so far. We've helped consumers get thousands of dollars back from companies. We have stories where people have gone up against the biggest corporations in the world. Our first success story was a gentleman in New Jersey who's an Uber driver who went to a British Petroleum gas station, pumped gas like he did every week, and it turned out that it was bad gasoline. I didn't even know that was a thing, but you can actually get bad gasoline that will mess up your engine. He had to go get it cleaned. It cost him $504 with, I think, 97 cents. He was a loyal customer. He wrote to them. He said, British Petroleum, please, I only use your company. I have your mobile app. Please refund me the money. They didn't even talk to him. They ignored him for months. He uses our letter. In 2 weeks, he gets a letter from British Petroleum with their letterhead saying, we're opening up a case for you. Send us your documentation. A few months later, they cut him a check for $504.97. And again, our Settle Shark demand letters, which is something a lawyer would typically write for you, right? But you have to hire a lawyer, is what gets it all done. That's how this system works. It's crazy. You have to go through all these steps and hoops just to get something done, and we make it simple for people online. It's called SettleShark.com. We've returned thousands of dollars for average consumers. We're online. We are here to help, and we're out there if you want to talk to us and tell us your story. So thank you very much for allowing us the chance. Thank you so much. Mr. Jim Foster in the house. Thank you. A customer, a Settle Shark customer. Appreciate you.
Love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and bring up Dr. Liddy so she can give us some good information. Come on, Dr. Liddy.
Thank you, CTR Media Network. I was going to sing, but they cut my time, so I'm not going to sing. What I will do, I want to offer us an opportunity to have a little Q&A, because I think oftentimes we don't get the chance to share with others what is hurting in our business. And I also understand what it is not to have a good lawyer to talk to. So my dad was a business community lawyer. He worked with businesses in the community. He was also an Episcopalian priest. And I learned law at the feet of my father on the porch, where the various business owners would come to ask, hey, how do I get my money from someone who took it? Hey, how do I fill out this form? Hey, how do I draft a contract? So I want us to begin to understand that law is a part of us. If we believe in God, then we believe in law, because God says, right, that all of the blessings are legal, spiritual things that he sends to us. And we run away from law because we think it's here to hurt us. But it's not true. We've been lied to. Because law is the power that God divined for us to be able to use to have what I call legal wellness. All of us want our bodies to be well. We want our spirits to be well. We also want our businesses to be well. We want our family situations to be well. And I want to apologize in public for all the lawyers that have heard us in this room, because that is not what they were taught. What happened is that they get scared that they don't have enough. And then they took what they should not take, which is our respect for them. They took money that they did, things that they did not do. So I want to apologize for them, because I know it's a real thing. But I also want to say, never allow what someone intended to hurt you to become your reality. Never. You are bigger and greater than that. But I also recognize that we need to do it as a community, which is why I called my company, our company, the Legal Wellness Company, because we are here to do well with the power of law. Because the law will come to you.
Whether you want it to or not, it will come to you. I focus on 3 things in my business. Your business, making sure what you're creating is protected. And Dr. Tina talks about monetization, and there's a law of monetization. I want you to copyright all these beautiful t-shirts. I want you to trademark all these pictures and logos and the way that you're doing things. I want you to patent the process. Choo-choo, that's a patent. And if we don't do it, someone will see your greatness and take it from you. And by the time you figure it out, they would have owned what you created. Then there's nothing to be done at that point, because the United States says, 10 years ago they changed the law and said, we're not concerned about who creates things anymore. We're concerned about who filed their copyrights, their trademarks, their patents. We're done with you. It's not a creative space, it's a legally protected creative space. Except no one sent us a memo about it. No one knew that they had changed the law. David knew because he's in the law. I know because I'm in the law. But the vast us, the us that is in this room and outside these doors did not know that the beautiful things that you're creating, there's someone, or maybe many people, waiting to take it from you. Don't let that happen, because what I train my clients is you're not building it for you. You're building it for the loved ones that are with you, or the loved ones that will come after you. That intergenerational wealth begins with you. Because if you don't create that destiny for them, I assure you nobody else will. So I work with small businesses, I work with soon-to-be businesses, I work with developed businesses, and I work with big companies as well. And this is the one thing that I can tell you, they've got nothing on you. Absolutely nothing. We doubt our ability because no one tells us that we are really good. Well, let me be one of the people that tells you, you're really good, you're really good, you're really good, you're really good. Not because I like you, but because I know it to be true, because I've seen what we would call the competition, and they have nothing better than what you have. What they do have is someone that tells them the legality, right, of what they're doing and how to protect it, how to monetize it legally. And Dr. Tina, I told her I would share the story so all of us know it can happen to us as well. Dr. Tina's beautiful book, selling like hotcakes on Amazon. Beautiful, poured her heart and soul into it. And I said to Dr. Tina, did you copyright that book? She said, yeah, I did. And then she called me a few days later and said it got rejected from the Copyright Office. There is no copyright. It's already on Amazon. Selling like hotcakes, hotcakes, hotcakes. And I said, I see the face, right? This happens all the time. The government is not your friend. I'm going to say it in public.
Amen.
They're not your friend. They are your friend when you show up in your power, and they now know you are a force to be reckoned with, then they're your friend. But if you're like, here's my little stuff, thank you so much, they're like, thank you for the filing fee. So we got Dr. Tina's book copyrighted because I got on the phone and said, no, run it through my account. And what was the concern? Well, we can deal with that. We can remove that and do this and that and this and that. And an hour and so later, I got an approval. But that's because Dr. Tina knew who to call. If it had happened to you, let's be honest, would you have known who to call? And that's what happens to so many of us. We don't know who to reach out to really bring some legal wellness into our lives. So I want to answer 2 questions before I give up the mic. See, I'm right on time, right? 2 questions. Anyone in the audience that has a business question or even a family-related question that they'd like to share? There's no judgment. This is just an opportunity to share so we can all understand that we're really walking the same path. Yes?
She can go first.
And then second.
So are you saying that if we write a book and we've already copyrighted through the process, it's still possible for people to steal our material?
Absolutely. When you say through the process, you're meaning the United States Copyright Office?
Yes.
Yes. If you've got the letter from them saying it's been copywritten, it's protected legally, but you are required to enforce it. The law says we're not going after people for you. You go after people for you.
And I actually had that problem.
And you actually had that problem?
Yeah, they were using my trademark.
Ah, even bigger.
They're using my trademark. And I stumbled across it. And I knew when I had trademarked it. And so I called them. And I said, look, you know, you got to cease and desist. If you don't, then I'll take it to the next level.
And what they do?
And they did.
Okay. Most people won't seize and desist because they think there's no power standing behind you, which is why you have your lawyer send a letter saying, no, I stand here and he stands behind me, so we will get you to stop. One more question. Yes, yes, yes.
First off, don't think that, I know there's a lot of websites that say we can do this and we can do this. That, you really need to worry. Mine, why I got to contact you guys, because this company has named something else prior. So now I got to
reestablished it.
I have to reestablish. I have to, and that's a process. It's not an overnight thing if you don't know nobody. So I'm like,
you know me. Okay. For each of my podcasters, I want to leave you with this one note because I want the other folks to have an opportunity to share. Your podcast is a business. You may not recognize it or treat it as such, but your podcast is a business, which means you need to start a company around your podcast, right? You need, if you're selling products via your podcast, taxes, right? Mr. Foster deals with taxes. Troy deals with insurance. Troy, wave your hand, party. Local, my 2 local clients, right, are here, and I invited them because I want you to know there's local people to help that I've worked with and will vouch for. But understand your podcast is a business. You need to create a company around it. You need to get your employer identification number. You need to open business accounts. The money that is coming in to the extent you're monetizing needs to be in business accounts, because at some point, if you do not do it, the IRS will come looking for you. And they will give you no guidance. They will give you no support. And they will take from you what you have built. And it's not just limited to your podcast. It's any asset you may own, your home, your condo, your boat, your car. Your bank accounts can be seized. They no play. Especially with people that look like us. They do not play. So you need to have what I call a legal warrior on your side, because I've dealt with them. And there's one thing I'll say about the IRS. If they realize you know your game, or you know someone who knows the game and you're standing behind them, they're willing to resolve and settle and treat you very nicely, and everybody is happy. If they think you come alone, they attack relentlessly. So I want to leave you on a positive note. I'm here. Scan my little QR code. Let's connect. Free 15 minutes with me on my calendar to talk about your personal business legal issues. Thank you so much for your time, and may God bless you always and forever.
I'm just saying, y'all in the right place today. We have a lot of people that's here in the building. You just heard from Dr. Liddy. She gave us some good information, some good knowledge. We need that. Podcasters, you are a business. Let's get it together, guys. Let's get it together. So at this time, we're going to call up one more person. Now, this person right here, y'all see this beautiful building y'all in? Look at this building. I just want y'all to look around right quick. When y'all came through the door, how welcoming it was, how the rooms are beautifully set up. This building is actually available for you guys to rent out the space, but I'm going to give some more information. I want somebody else that owns this building. This is her business. I want her to come and talk about it. So right now, we're going to call up Miss LaShawna West of Pop Up and Create. Y'all give her a hand. Yay! Come on, LaShawna.
Thank you.
Yay.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I said hello, everyone.
Hello.
I am so excited to see this room filled up with ambitious Black people.
Yay.
So my name is LaShawna West, and I am the creator and founder of Pop Up and Create. I'm also a business therapist and mindset coach. So I'm the one you come to when you have all these great ideas, you have a gift, and something's still holding you back, like fear, worry, doubt, imposter syndrome. Can anybody relate? Like you should be going live and connecting with your audience, but you're in your head thinking about, I don't look right, I got a gap, I got a list, I speak Ebonics, they don't under, all of that. Anybody can relate? So that's how Pop Up and Create got started, because I wanted to create a safe haven for my clients. If I would have kept the idea in my head, you guys wouldn't be here, right? So, yeah, let that sink in your soul real quick.
Right. It's here.
Okay? Now, was the property perfect when I got it? No. Is it perfect now? No. But it's functional. It's making an impact. We've been able to serve over 500 people within 9 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just from an idea. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. So Pop Up and Create is multi-purpose, meaning this room has been transformed from brunches to self-care events to workshops to what you guys are doing right now to a podcast studio where we had a live audience, which you're going to be able to experience pretty soon, right? And the reason why I'm sharing that with you is because a lot of times we think we don't have the right camera, we don't have the right microphone, we don't have the right aesthetics. That's false. You have everything you need right now to get started. Would you guys agree?
Yes.
Would y'all really agree?
Yes.
So who in here, raise your hand, after today, you're literally going to take action, accountability, and create and put yourself out there because you've been holding yourself back. Raise your hand. Okay. Thank y'all for your honesty. For those that didn't raise your hand, it's cool. I still see you. Okay. So I just want to share that we have to be courageous in the ideas that we have and partner with other people and build community, because yes, you can do it alone, but it will not be done as quickly. You will be stressed out and you'll be on an island, and I don't know about y'all, but that's not fun, right? So make sure that you don't just take someone's Instagram and go back to the real world and do what you've been doing. Connect. Get their phone number before you leave. Tap into what Tina and the CTR Media Network has going on, because you have an opportunity right in your hand, okay? So I want to give a couple minutes for Q&A, any questions you guys have for me, and I also just want to remind you, our space is available to you. We produce podcasts here. You can engage in our co-working opportunities where, let's just say you really don't get inspired at home, come here and co-work with us. If you want to host an event here, you can do all of that here, from photo shoots to podcasts to meeting with your clients, the whole nine. And then we have the hotel right across the street. So if you've been drinking, you ain't even got to go home. You can go right over there. Okay? So if anybody has any questions for me, let me know. I also coach and help people build their own event space and podcast spaces in their city, if that's what you want to do as well. Honestly, it's not that hard, y'all. You literally got to find a location, come up with a theme and a concept so you can have your own brand, start marketing, and I call it my triple T method: try, test, and tweak. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all, entrepreneurship is the big hypothesis, though nobody really know what they're doing.
Okay.
I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the front, because sometimes the people in the back hear it, but the people in the front ain't hearing me. Don't nobody really know what they're doing, y'all. I'm talking about the six-figure earners, the millionaires, the billionaires. You know how I know? Because I get the same emails, I see the same landing pages, and I see the same master classes. Everybody is trying and tinkering. So why can't you? All right, my name is LaShawna West, and I'm about to give you guys a tour, but I'm going to let my sis come up here and give some instructions. But I'm going to give you guys a tour because they're going to reset this room, get some new energy and whatnot. Go ahead, sis. Yes. Oh, you know what? Thank you. I didn't even do my call to action. So you guys can find me on Instagram at LaShawna West. I've been tagged on all of their content. But if you DM me the word breakthrough, you'll get a link to schedule a complimentary clarity call. And literally, people shift their mindset within minutes just by chatting with me for a couple minutes. Now, of course, I do coaching and consulting and all that, but you can still tap in. I don't have a QR code.
For CTR.
Oh, I don't.
Listen.
What you mean?
She got her little 15%.
There. Okay. So yeah, so there's two things. The first one is on Instagram. If you DM Breakthrough, you can get a link to book a call. And then I'm giving anyone who books our services, you get 15% off because of the CTR Media. The code is CTR Media. So let's say you want to rent this room, or let's say you want to rent the whole building. The whole building is $300 an hour. But do the math. You can rent the whole building, have vendors, have all kinds of stuff, make your money back and more, right? Or let's say you just want to rent out a podcast room. You're going to get 15% off with the code, and we'll give you guys that. Okay?
What's your IG one more time? Spell it out.
Lashana West. LASHANA. Last name West, WEST.
Okay.
And if you DM the word breakthrough, you get a link to book a complimentary call with me. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, she is the person who is over this building. If you want to connect with her, please connect with her. Connect. Just connect. Just connect. I love, can you say those 3 T's again?
Yeah. Try, test, tweak. And rinse and repeat. You can't lose. You know what I'm saying? Like Instagram would not be around, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, if they didn't try it, test it, and tweak it.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Get ready to get a tour.
All right, so we have. So at this time, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and have a giveaway. Then we're going to have one more speaker come up. He is the person who's over the food that we ate, which was so delicious. And then we're going to have Lashana. She's going to give everybody a tour. And at that time, we're going to do a little intermission, okay? So that means that's the time that you'll get to go around, network, meet these people. Some of these people that came up to speak. So at this time, we're going to call up JW3s. Of course, they were the caterers of the magnificent food. If you want to go ahead and, get something to eat, you can definitely come ahead and do that. We want to make sure we call up this caterer and give him a couple minutes to speak. Because the food was, let me tell you something about the green boy. Ooh. What did I say earlier? If you want to smack your mother.
My name is Jackson Washington, and I really didn't want to speak, but
I made him.
So I'm glad you all enjoyed everything. If you are looking for catering here in the Atlanta area, also travel to New York, Miami, where I'm originally from. So if you're looking for catering, yeah, there you go. If you're looking for catering, definitely look us up, JW3 Kitchen. You can look up our website, jw3kitchen.com, and you can see all of our menus and services. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
What's the website again?
jw3kitchen.com.
And you here in Atlanta? Where are you located?
I'm based downtown Atlanta.
All right, downtown Atlanta. Okay. The first person that we're going to call up right now, we're going to call him Mr. Michael Finkley. I don't know if you know this brother right here, but y'all need to know him, okay? I'm just telling y'all right now. He is one of our celebrity podcast hosts. Every time you turn around, he got somebody on the couch getting the truth. I'm just saying. He has a beautiful spirit. When you first meet him, he always has a smile on his face. You want to be around people like that. Okay? I made a post, I said, change your circle, because you want people like Michael Finkley in your circle. Come on and bless us with a song.
Oh, wow. So, thank you so much for this opportunity. Y'all give yourselves a hand. With networking, this is an amazing thing. Tina called me up. She's like, I see you promote your song and everything. He's like, you want to sing? I'm like, me? What? And it's just an amazing thing when people believe in you. When you believe in yourself first, it shows, right? So it's called Biggest Dream Come True because this show, this experience, all of this, you're a part of my biggest dream. So thank you. Let's go. Y'all gonna sing too. Y'all gonna get it.
It's a live show.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Things happening live.
Tell us about your show.
Oh my word. So my show, the Michael Finkley Show, we're on all platforms, right? Including the CTR Media Network. So definitely go follow us. We're informed, educated, inspired. You know, we have those persons on, they become three-dimensional. They tell their stories. We cry, we laugh, we smile. But at the end of the day, they know something more about themselves they didn't know. And that is the whole point about it. We're learning, we're growing together. That's what you're supposed to be doing. That's what my show stands for. Thank you. Right. Please go watch. Visit us, michaelfinkley.com as well.
All right.
Biggest dream come true. Y'all put your hands together. Come on, come on. y'all have dreams, right? Yeah. And when you accomplish those dreams, dream a bigger dream. All right? This is the chorus. It just says, oh my, it's my biggest dream come true. 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 Dreaming every day and night as life passes by. I'm reaching for the stars that sit on high. On every mountain peak, I see my dream. Oh my, it's my biggest dream come true. Come on. Oh my, it's my biggest dream come true. Oh my, it's my biggest dream come true. Oh my, it's my biggest dream come true. So close to your dream, you can taste it. Walking through the narrow road, you passed every test. You're gonna get there, you wait and see. At the end, it's my biggest dream come true. Oh my, it's my biggest dream come true. Oh my, it's my biggest dream come true. Oh my, it's my biggest dream come true. Just dream, you say. Just dream, just believe. Just dream, you will receive. Just dream, you say. Just dream, oh, just dream, just dream, just dream, it's gonna happen. Just say, oh my, oh my, oh my. Come on, dance together. It's my biggest dream. Oh my, 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 oh my. It's my biggest dream come true. Oh my, 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 it's my biggest dream come true. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. It's my biggest dream come true. Thank you very much.
All right. My biggest dream come true. Biggest dream come true. Yes, thank you. Give it up one more time for Mr. Michael Finkley. My biggest dream come true. So at this time right now, I want to bring up a very special guest by the name of Mr. King Dream. Come on. He can read. He is 4 years old. He is the next generation. This is who we do it for. This is a child prodigy right here. All right? You want to say something? What you going to say to the people? Tell me your name.
My name is King.
Tell them what you like to do.
I like to teach people how to read. How to read.
Did I just say everybody was a teacher in here? Even 4 years old and he a teacher. He like to teach people how to read. What's the name of your book? Tell them the name of your book. Come on.
My name of my book is King the Dream.
King the Dream. Awesome. So again, is some of his books out here? Yes. So again, remember to check this book out and support King the Dream, which is our little young reader and teacher, which is King. All right. So get your book. Say, come get my book.
Come get my book.
That's right. Get his book. Woo! So this is what we do it for right here. This is the next generation. All right. At this time, we want to go ahead and stand up and give a welcome ovation, a standing ovation for this Coach Tina Ramsey. This is the 200th episode of her show on CTR Media Network. She is going to be interviewing Miss Nicole Ward. Come on, Coach. Yay!
Energy, everyone. Hey, let's go. All right. Nicole, everybody sit down. Thank you for coming, my live studio audience. All right, so you guys, this is a live taping of the show, and I just want you guys to understand with the live taping, things happen, in live tapings, but I want you to see it and experience it real time. So enjoy yourself. We're gonna have some Q&A in between, just like we doing the Sherry show with the radio show. We're gonna have it. But Nicole, I want to thank you so much for coming on all the time to the radio show.
How could I not? I love you, sis. This is awesome.
Listen, when I heard about you and everything that you're doing in regards to what you're doing in the trucking industry, and you are a actress for the BET hit show After Happily Ever After. So let's just start right there.
Damn.
What made you decide? We're gonna get into the dirt first. What made you decide to go on a reality show with your ex-husband and make sure everybody know who he is?
Oh man, but first of all, disclaimer. I'm a reality star, so anything is possible. Anything can come out of my mouth. All right, let's start with that. All right, any children in the room? All right, let's clear it out. So first off, everybody knows I'm Nicole Nikki Ward. I was on BT's After Happily Ever After with my ex-husband, Mr. Mike from the 69 Boys 95 South. Now everybody seems like they're old enough to know about Tootsie Roll and Whoop, there it is, and Come On Ride the Train. And if you're not old enough, ask your mama. All right. So my ex-husband and I, we were, BT kind of followed me around for the last 2 years. As Dr. Tina Ramsey indicated, I am the president of the African American Women Trucking Association. All right. So I have the first official nonprofit that is dedicated to fighting and being the face for diversity and inclusion. And we've been honored to be able to share a platform on Dr. Ramsey's show. And we were brought by Sheree of Street Trucking, right? So I know I'm kind of going around, but it all is relevant, all right, to what I'm saying right now. And so BT was like, man, girl, you got a lot going on. You must be Jamaican. I am. And I have a lot of jobs to pick up yourself, all right? And so I do have a lot of jobs. And BT said, wait, and you got an ex-husband that is one of the best rappers alive? Man, we gotta put y'all on TV. Come on, let's do this. And so BT put us on TV, gave us the opportunity to show our butts, and I said butts, in a very diplomatic, professional way. But it allowed me to kind of air a little bit about who I was, who he was, and try to find love on BET's After Happily Ever After.
Yes, you guys, make sure to tune in. It's on Wednesdays at 10 on BET. Download the app. All right, now we back. All right, so what made you decide? Because like you said, you're Jamaican, and sometimes we have this, stigma saying Jamaicans always have a lot of jobs, but you kind of prove that theory. Look, just a little bit. But what made you decide to get on reality star, TV, then you're an entrepreneur, and what made you, without being a reality star, to start really fighting for other people? Because you don't have to. So what made you decide to use your platform in order to help other people?
Great question, and you said it right there, was platform. Most, even if you're not watching music videos and you don't know about BET's After Dark, you do know about their platform. All right, they have a platform that reaches many, and that's what you need, right? You need a platform where you have something. Okay, I have the African American Women Trucking Association, and that's great because we provide centralized resources for African American women and women of color in the trucking industry. But if nobody knows, then it doesn't matter. All right. So what I did is I used a larger platform that is supposed to be for us, by us, or one time, and just make sure that I was able to highlight some of the key elements that were missing within the transportation industry. So yes, I'm a reality star, but I'm also an advocate for injustice. Okay, so just having the opportunity to highlight my excellence as well as highlight what's going on within the transportation industry that's not providing additional opportunities for our people, for our women, for women of color, was a no-brainer for me. Let's put it all together and let the people know what's going on.
I absolutely love it for the fact that you took the time. It's a lot of different things that we could be doing, but I look at people's actions more than what they say. And when I saw what you were doing, and then you not only talk the talk, but you walk the walk. And I was just so happy when you decided to come over to CTRBA Network up under the tutelage of the amazing Sheree Moore of She Trucking.
Shout out to Sheree.
And like I tell people that have a podcast, it opened up so many different opportunities because literally you became a spin-off show of She Trucking. Just like all of the family became the Jeffersons. Y'all remember? Okay. So you can literally spin off your podcast and open more opportunities to other people because Sheree already had her show going for 4 seasons. I actually had the opportunity to be able to co-host it. And so, you know, they nicknamed me the Steve Harvey of podcasting because you'll see me hosting everybody's podcast. Okay. And so the thing is, I really, really love what you do. And so tell us a little bit about the problems that you see in regards to the transportation industry. I know you speak about diversity and inclusion, and I know from being a part of She Trucking, that line, okay, that no one really wants to talk about, but you're talking about it. So what made you decide to not only talk about it, but lock arms pretty much with individuals like Powerhouse, like Sheree Moore with She Trucking?
Great question, and I'm glad I'm able to address this because I want to back up and say if it wasn't for platforms like She Trucking, I don't think that the African American Women Trucking Association would exist. And I'm going to say why. My mother was my first company driver, okay? I have a company by the name of Capital Freight Trucking and Logistics. My first driver was my mother. Okay, so my first, that is my mother, everyone. That's my mother. She was my first employee for my company. All right, so I was running into the same issues. No, she looked good. But I was running into a lot of issues when it came down to understanding the business. I wasn't a driver, okay? And so sometimes we forget that drivers are what really carry this business. And so when my mother had the opportunity to get into this industry and I saw some of the mistreatment, she was in Sheree's community chat getting advice. Having women that were in there supporting her on backing up. Giving her, like, don't quit. She almost quit 3 times when she failed the test. And it was somebody in the She Trucking community that pushed her to keep going. So when I'm looking at this community of women, I'm like, wow, this is incredible. This is amazing. I need to be a part of this sisterhood. So for me, joining CTR Media and then being on the She Trucking platform to do my podcast was bigger than that. It showed a level of sisterhood and a commitment of community togetherness, okay, as we travel through this journey of trucking and transportation and dealing with so many issues related to treatment or diversity and inclusion or just safety or health or whatever that may be. She's facing the same exact things in her community that I'm facing in mine. So the only difference is she fights for drivers and fighting for all of us in trucking and logistics, right? And we are here to not to be a competition, but to be a resource and a support system for other women in this industry. And so that's what we do. And I want to thank Sheree for that.
We love you, right? We love you. Getting back to that point, I heard the point that you said, and it rings home true. We hear so many people, not just in the trucking industry, but in entrepreneurship in general, that speaks about collaboration versus competition. But I'm gonna keep it 100% real. Let me look at all of y'all in the order. Some of y'all not living up to that. It's just a cliche. So the thing is with this, I love the fact when you not only say it, you talk the talk, but you walk the walk. And for me, being on the other end, seeing what was going on behind the scenes, because anything can happen in front of the camera, but what really happens behind the scenes. And so I want to thank you for what you're doing, because Sheree did start a movement, and then it's going to take individuals like yourself to keep it moving so that it can help more women and minorities in the trucking industry get that right pay, honey.
Right.
Okay.
Right, that's right.
Okay. So with that being said, okay, let's just talk about the entrepreneur side. Right. Okay, because we talked a little bit about love, but I'm gonna come back to that love, honey.
Oh, she want to be missed.
Yes. I'm coming back. I'm not gonna be missed. I'm gonna be good.
No, be missed.
I'm gonna be good. Okay. We're not gonna do Atlanta over here, Housewives. Even though, I do watch it. But when I think about everything that you're doing, so what made you decide to spin off the show? Because you're already such an advocate with your nonprofit. So what made you say, hey, with all the things that you're already doing as a Jamaican entrepreneur, what made you decide to say, I'm gonna be a podcast host?
Man, that was a really, that's an interesting thing because you're right, it is a spin-off. So after you leave TV, people are very interested on where are they now. All right, people want to know what's going on. Well, what did I say? I used the BET platform for people to know what I had going on. So I wanted to make sure I plugged everybody in. So some people knew me in the transportation industry, great. Some people knew me on TV from BET's After Happily Ever After, great. But now I guess that provides an opportunity to cross bridges and put everybody together. Now regular people know about the issues in the transportation industry, and they know that this little black face is the one that's over here advocating for diversity and inclusion and justice and equal opportunity. And so it just provides me an opportunity to cross everything over and bring everybody into my world. That I'm not just a reality star. I'm out here really living this life and walking the walk and talking the talk when it comes down to sisterhood and community, injustice, rights, all of the above. So podcasting just gives me a platform to run them off because I love to talk, y'all. All right, I love to talk, and I always have something to say. So it just allows you that opportunity to do that.
Okay, and we're so grateful and so thankful for you being there, calling it Trucking Reality,
Hey,
baby. Trucking Reality.
Talk.
Make sure to check her show out. She has some episodes that you can watch on CTR Media Network up under the She Trucking podcast. Okay, so what made you decide? What advice, I should say, that you would give to someone, even if they're not a trucker, within regards to entrepreneurship? Because it can be a very treacherous environment. So what would you say to that new budding entrepreneur that have all these high hopes that don't know about the ins and outs? It's not all peaches and cream. What would you tell them to motivate them to keep going even during the dark times?
Well, I heard somebody make a reference in here, and I apologize if I don't remember your name, but you'll know the reference. He says, entrepreneurs, we don't know what we're doing. A lot of times we just wake up and we figure it out that day. And that doesn't change in big box corporate America. Prior to doing trucking, I worked as an executive in an insurance company. And so every single day when we ran numbers and we looked at different operational procedures, man, this isn't working. We have to revise, okay? We gotta revise. There was a lady who said 3 T's. Can you just holler at what those T's were?
That was Deshaun.
Shut.
It's test. It's try, test, and tweak.
Try, test, and tweak. I'm gonna say that again. Try, test, and tweak.
Yes.
Lashana West.
Lashana West. All right. That quote is deep, y'all. Because that's what it's about with entrepreneurship. All right. Try, test, and tweak. And then I'm always saying something about failing forward. We're not always gonna win. Okay. So we fail forward. We pick up the pieces and we revise the plan, and we get up and we do it again the next day. That's what makes us entrepreneurs. That's what makes us different. Now, if you want to clock in and tell somebody, have somebody tell you what to do, because at that point in time, you're supporting their dream.
Right.
All right. That's cool too, because we all have a place. Right. But if you want to be an entrepreneur, know that you're going to fail forward. You can't give up. You got to push. All right. So my last words is don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going.
All right. All right. Now you heard it first. Don't give up. We should say somebody sing that or something. Okay. But so listen, you guys, it's not easy. Everyone look at me now and think, oh, it's so easy. I'm like, honey, it's been many days and many nights that I was like in the fetal position, like, God, why me? Jesus, I can't do this no more. But then when it was other people, like all of you who came in to support today, you are part of a big crowd of people who, from the sidelines, supported my vision, my dream, and it became yours, and we locked hands. And so let's speak a little bit about the importance of community a little bit more, and support and camaraderie, and just being true to oneself.
Yeah, I think community is key with anything that has to do with growth and development. All right, you have to plug in, you have to tap in. All right, I don't care if you are a water boy. Okay, get with a community of other water boys so you can find out what's the best territory to sell water in this life. Okay, so community is going to help you get to the next life. It's going to help you push yourself when you feel like you can't go any further. It's going to help you along your journey. It's going to help you. Somebody's been there. Somebody's done that. Somebody's failed forward, made those mistakes, and can give you the advice that you need to pick up the pieces and keep going. So community is so important to tap in. Doesn't matter where you are. You know, I love places like Pop Up and Create. I heard Miss West say, you know, if you're having, you know, if you're having issues with being creative, just come here and be around other creatives. Right. Sometimes that helps get the juice flowing. That person doesn't necessarily need to be in your industry, but they're tapping into you as a person. They're tapping into your community. They're tapping into creativity, the creative side of them and you guys can just push one another. So tap into a place like Pop Up Create, or you know, different type of association, Sheep Trucking, African American Women Trucking Association, whatever it may be. Just make sure you tap into the power of community.
I really love that, and we also have an amazing, our title sponsor, which is communityapp.com. So I encourage everybody to go download that app before you leave today and create your profile, for the simple fact that it helps build community, which we are big on over here, but also it helps you build you can monetize your skills and what you're doing. Okay, many times we're out here helping a lot of different people. And that's what we're here to do. But you also need to get paid for some of that stuff that you're doing, so you can keep doing what you're doing, okay? And so make sure to download communityapp.com. Go ahead. Y'all got them cell phones. Y'all looking for some good. All right. And he also has some shirts for you all. Okay, now, so you put on my little card for this one. We about to talk about love. Oh, talk about love.
Y'all don't want my opinion on that.
So, honey, back to, we're not gonna spoil the show. Y'all just have to watch on BET. But what do you feel? Because I know as entrepreneurs, when you first start out with entrepreneurship and you're really working it really hard, I'm gonna be totally 100. Some things gonna fall by the wayside. So I want entrepreneurs to know that it's not really easy. So with you, do you have time for love, girl? Do you?
I don't even know why BET put me on this show, but I'll take the check though. Yeah, I don't have time for love. One of the things that I even talked about on the show at the time, I hadn't dated in a year and a half, but now we're going on 2.5 years. I mean, when I say no dating, y'all, I am dating my books. I am dating a highlighter. I'm dating a pen in my MacBook. Oh Jesus, hell no. No, I'm super focused. You know, I'm just focused. Shout out to people that are pursuing their dreams in relationships. It takes somebody to, make sure that they support you, that you have a strong partner that can understand the ups and the downs, that you're going to be up 4 o'clock in the morning, and it has nothing to do with them. I'm building my business. I'm building my dreams. So shout out to partners that are, like Dr. Ramsey's husband. Shout out to you. I see you got a wife here who's a powerhouse, and she's on the go. She's on every podcast. She's on mine. I'm like, you have time to jump on mine and make a comment?
I'm an unofficial Jamaican.
Oh, that's right.
With a southern twang. I'm unofficial because I got many jobs.
I know that's right. Okay. I know that's right. But Dr. Ramsey, people like your husband is what it takes to support entrepreneurs if you are in a relationship. But for myself, I just choose to be a little single and focus on what I got going on. Maybe the right person will come along in life, but right now I'm married to the books. To the money.
That's okay. And I just wanted to touch on that a little bit because this is how entrepreneurship more than likely looks like. Because when you're growing, if you don't have a partner or significant other that really understands entrepreneurship, they're gonna start feeling like you're neglecting them on purpose. Okay, so if you don't have someone that's really equally yoked with you to understand your vision, know that, listen, it's not that I don't love you, it's just that right now I'm building and going for our future. Right. Okay, every relationship don't make it through that, but it's some that do, and I'm grateful to God that mine did, because he had the entrepreneurship spirit before I did. Okay, I came in at the end of things. Okay, I was that wife was not supportive when he first came, girl. I was like, you better get that 401k with that life insurance, them benefits. I'm like, you crazy? That's unstable. But now I can't think of anything else to do but entrepreneurship. Okay, I was like, girl, he can't have time with me.
So can I say something about entrepreneurship real quick? I don't know who all in here is spiritual or not, but that is, when you're an entrepreneur, boy, you really gotta trust God.
Yeah.
You really gotta trust God. Because I mean, sometimes you don't even know. Can you do this somewhere? It is so much easier sometimes to clock in and go get that check every 2 weeks. But when you have faith and you decide you're gonna bet on yourself, okay, when you decide you're gonna bet on yourself and you know what you know that you know, man, pray, trust God, mustard seed faith.
Yeah.
Make that thing.
I agree with you so much because it was some late nights praying and feeling like I just could not go on, and then different people would call and give me that word that I needed to hear during that time, that prayer, that thought, that just, it was exactly what I needed at the exact right time that pushed me to keep going for that moment, because it was many times that I was like, I just can't. And so, but having faith really, really helped me. So whatever it is that give you your motivation, whatever give you your strength, I mean, I'm a Christian girl, everybody know that. But that's what I pulled, okay? And also being in a room, being connected with individuals who are entrepreneurs as well, that understand what you're going through. You're not crazy, okay? It's part of the level up. And so Nicole, all the different things that you do, you have relationships, you're helping, you're an advocate, you're a podcaster, you're a woman of many different talents. But one thing that I truly admire about you is that your heart, okay? Okay, I meet a lot of different people, and you're a celebrity. So, hunty, that's a whole different class of people.
Sure.
But the fact that what you see is what you get with Nicole, and listen, you guys, she is truly a person with a heart, okay, and really cares about people. And so when I see individuals like you who still remain humble, just, you know, because you're on the rise, so, you humble, and then you see and understand that community, okay? It's not just about me, it's about the community. I want to thank you for that, for taking the time. All right, you guys, I want you guys to make sure she also has some hats, some for her business. I want you to go out there by the dinner table and make sure you pick them up and wear it, take a little screenshot so you put it up on that social media hashtag.
Make sure you hashtag that hat, y'all, at AAWT_org, all right? And that goes for African American Women Trucking Association. So I'll repeat that, AAWTA_org. And make sure you follow me for my exciting, amazing life on Instagram. I am _Nicole on all social media platforms.
Yes. So, let's see, what else do I want to ask you today, Nicole, girl? 'Cause I've been waiting on this for a very long time. I'm so grateful for so many different things, and what I want to do right now is give the audience an opportunity. I'm gonna give 3 people an opportunity to ask a question. So anybody want to ask a question? Give me my share.
And I just so happen to not bite on a Saturday.
Okay.
All right.
We
Please ask your question.
Listen, I'm a little sherry. I'm coming over here to Dr. Liddy. You have a question?
I do. So share with us, as a woman, as an African American woman in the trucking industry, which is usually viewed as a male-dominated, not so nice, not so friendly, how are you making it work?
I'm going to start with saying the power of community. That's the first answer. You have to tap in. Right? This isn't easy. We are minorities. And when I mean it goes even further, it's a male-dominated industry. But then there's the white woman, and then there is the black male, and then the black woman in trucking, in transportation. So that small percentage, we have to stick together. We have to know what we know, and we have to understand that, man, the journey out here is rough, but we can do it and we can get through it together. And so this is why it's important to make sure that you are tapped in, you have community, you're sharing what you're going through with others, because it can really help somebody else get through their journey.
Thank you. Anybody else have a question? Go down the road. Excuse me, Mr. SetterShort.com.
Yeah, my name is Jim Foster. One Jamaican to another.
Shout out.
That's right, pick up yourself. Yeah, people in there.
So my question to you, Nicole, is what can you share with us? What is the biggest challenge that you faced becoming an entrepreneur, operating in the space in which you are operating, and how did you overcome it?
So, great question. Thank you. It had to do with support. I think that was the largest challenge in entering a male-dominated industry. It was support and knowing who to trust. I mean, there's a lot of information out there, and you just don't know what's correct. which is how I developed the African American Women Trucking Association. I used what I know. I saw the resources that were available and tried to determine at that point in time what was accurate. I knew She Trucking was in the running for America's Next Top Model, so I figured that was a great. I figured that was a good start. I figured that was a good start. You know, to see what women were needing and what was missing in the community. I realized we had associations that support women, but I wanted to support a certain demographic of women. I wanted to support the demographic of women that are unrecognized. And so at that point in time, I said, hey, we got to come up with AAWTA, African American Women Trucking Association. I can't find it, so I'm going to build it. And guess what? They'll come. And that's what I figured. And that's how I overcame the resource action.
Right back up to me.
Will do. Hey, Nicole, I just wanted to know, how was it being married to a celebrity and the aftermath of trying to kind of come from under that title and build your own name?
Great question. Being married to a celebrity, it made me one. And so at the time, I was in the shadows. I was 19 years old. He was almost 40 years old when he married me. That's a heck of a story too, by the way. That'll be in a book. And so not really understanding, you're a young girl. You're not even really a woman. You don't understand. You can barely even drink. And I just knew that I was married to somebody great, and I was great too. I didn't understand how his greatness was going to play a story in my life. Fast forward 20 plus years later, I mean, I'm 27, but you know, we'll do that. It helped me on my platform. I was able to use his platform to kind of open doors. I moved to Atlanta in 2011, and I was able to stand on my own. But I'm not gonna lie, you know, let people know that Mike is my ex-husband, has opened some doors. So you have to use platforms like that to make sure that people know what you're doing and where you're going. Oh yeah, so if everybody, I'm not sure, I know we talked about Trucking Reality Talk, which is on Dr. Tina Ramsey's CTR Media. And make sure everybody, if you have Roku, make sure you download Roku if you don't have it so you can catch the replay. But I just aired Mr. Mike 69 Boys 95 South last week. Great episode, guys. We talked a lot about the ins and outs of us being on After Happily Ever After. Him supporting me and me supporting him. I even was able to get some tea. The man walked back. So, I ain't gonna tell y'all what he said. So I'm gonna tell y'all to download the app, watch it. I am, again, wrapping up the the season, but like, catch the replay. You can hear some more of my greatness.
Yes. All right. So, I want to just thank you for everything that you're doing, and thank you for being on the Tina Ramsey Show on the 200th episode. We're gonna wrap this up with what will you be doing, or what do you plan to do in the next 3 to 5 years? How do you see Nicole your life?
Anybody who, well, you all have an opportunity to kind of see what I have going on right now. It's gonna be elevated. It's gonna be 10 times this, man. You think this is a lot? Just wait till you see what I have going on in the future. Again, for the African American Women Trucking Association, I see so much growth. You know, we've had the opportunity to work with many government officials where we're implementing some scholarships and grants to help with down payment assistance, to help with things, which is, I just left Baltimore, by the way. Shout out to the state of Maryland for having African American Women Trucking Association and providing opportunities for women in the transportation industry for Black, Brown, and women of color. So we will be be on the lookout for scholarships, be on the lookout for more TV. All right, I like this main character energy, and I love being on TV. And I just like being me. I heard you say something. Being you is what's gonna get you there. Just be yourself. Just be yourself, child. It don't matter. Everybody not gonna like you. Just be yourself. Just say it. It don't matter if it come out wrong. Just say it. Just do it. All right. So that's pretty much what, you know. Be on the lookout for me. That's it.
All right, you guys. Make sure to tune in to Nicole on all social media platforms, as well as download the CTR Media Network so that you can be able to watch the replay of her episodes, as well as following her, because you have to watch it up under the She Trucking banner. Because, like I said, the power of podcasting is amazing in regards to where you can actually spin off. You just don't spin off TV shows anymore. You spin off podcasts, okay? And so, thank you for everything. Shout out to Sheree. Shout out to all of our sponsors, our amazing sponsors. Here today to help make this possible, and all of our amazing guests that came in. So in this room tonight, and shout out to everybody. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna have our media panel close everything out. They're gonna be able to ask questions and all kind of stuff in the intro. And we want you to ask the questions, okay? This is the only time that you're gonna get all of these powerhouses, all of these, I call them thought leaders, in one spot to answer your questions. Do not let your opportunities slip away. Nicole, I know you're a busy woman, honey, and I appreciate you giving us some time because she actually has to go to another event, people. So she came in to
yeah, I flew in I had to make sure I support your event. I left Baltimore this morning. I put my wig on, came here. I came here, and now I'm going to another event. That's listen, it's so strange. All right, so. All right, it's good. All right, so I know I appreciate you, Dr. Tina Ramsey, and everybody here that's supporting.
Okay, you guys, make sure to get your hats because she bought some hats for all of you guys. Make sure to check out all of our vendors and all of our sponsors as well. This is official, the wrap of the 200th episode of the Tina Ramsey Show.
What up, family? CTR Media Network. Yeah. Best in the biz. Yeah. Join the team. CTR is who we are, the media network, that's the best by far. Whether you listen at your home, at your job, in your car, come get the information that's needed above par. Never lasting, motivational podcasting, giving you the answers to the questions that you're asking. Serious talks and topics, how to come up and profit, how to better yourself, your health is here, we got it. Reaching 350 million, they tuning in. We in 50 different countries, we all can. And like-minded, find your purpose and your assignment. Come get your fix, your feel, your mental alignment. Get active and speak to the masses. Build your influence all levels and all classes. Now you know you can monetize and grow. CTR Media Network, start the show. CTR Media